Welcome back to Beyond the Two Souls Revisited. So, and you can tell that Dwez
What's
is
wrong?
enthusiastic.
Are you starting to get tired out?
Yes. Well, can you really blame him, Jova?
No, I don't. I've already pretty much stated why Jody sucks as a protagonist.
Yes, you
did in great detail.
Yes, so please.
We even made a highlight of it for anyone who doesn't want to watch the entire hour-long part. Oh, good, it's Cole. One of the actual good characters in this game. I thought this didn't exist anymore.
What's his name again?
Cole.
Cole. He's one of the good characters. You remember him, Dwibs?
Or as the guys from Video Games Awesome like to call him Big Mama. Basically, there's a running gag. Basically, there's a running gag in the Video Games Awesome playthrough of this, where basically they nicknamed. Okay, so basically Nathan's the daddy and Cole's the mommy. Basically.
And they called him Big Mama.
Yes.
You know, I just realized something. When I was listing while I was listing the many reasons why Jodie sucks as a protagonist, I forgot to mention the fact that, in one of her selfish acts, she actually sort of had Cole, be taken over by Aiden when Cole literally did nothing wrong to her.
Okay, behold. Behold, did you notice that empty boat that's there for no reason? What?
Pedro, he just said big boss. And the scenery, where it's autumn, the leaves falling and everything, this is like that scene from Metal Gear Solid 4 now that I think about it. The graveyard scene.
That's a bit pushing it, but whatever. Anyway...
well, I was just running it with the whole Metal Gear Solid 4 gag ripoff.
Yeah, we've already had an entire part for that. Anyway, you see, Dwebs, you see that empty boat that I showed?
Shoot.
Yeah.
That's a metaphor combined with the river. Basically, the boat, the empty boat right there, right next to the river, is supposed to be a metaphor for someone, for the good actors of this game trying to swim away from this game. But unfortunately, because the boat has no paddles, they cannot. So you see the paddles are. So you see the paddle. The lack of paddles is supposed to be symbolic of the contract.
Masterful direction. Kubrick 2.0.
Exactly.
Speaking of swimming away, Cole just mentioned that apparently the government are sinking money into another condenser.
That's right, Dwebs. Remember that big condenser that almost fucked up the world? Well, let's make another one, because...
That worked out so well the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, Dwebs, wait till you see the ending of this game.
Because I didn't get to see it initially because of recording problems.
But don't you see, Dwebs?
Oh, not just that ending, but all the endings, Dwebs. That's right. We're going to show you all the endings eventually, and you'll really see what we mean when you say there's only one ending.
Yeah, Pedro?
Okay, basically, what's going on here is he found her mom. By the way, gotta love.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I know I brought this up in the last part in the other playthrough, but for the sake of Dwebs, in case you didn't notice, Dwebs, Jodie, basically her mom is in a mental institution, and Jodie literally said one of the stupidest lines I've ever seen in any work of fiction, and I'm about to quote it. My mom is in a mental hospital? Why? What happened?
Jodie!
What could possibly be the reason for why she's in a mental hospital?
Hey, Jodie. I got even better. Hey, Jodie, it's not like you saw a flashback where your mother literally went insane over when she kind of, gave you away when she realized, oh crap, I don't want to give up my child. She was kind of screaming bloody murder when they took you away. You think that might have something to do with it?
Nah, Jova, you're crazy.
Also, oh yeah. That reminds me, speaking of crazy, gotta love the line where Cole says, Jodie, she's in a mental institution. She may be insane.
No shit, Sherlock.
Wow. Hey, Dwibs, don't quote me in this, but I get the feeling that you and Shiroi may be British because, you live in Britain. Yeah. Don't quote me on this, Pedro. I'm only making a big guess, but I think you might be Portuguese because you live in Portugal.
No crap.
No, Joe, but don't you see? He's Portuguese, but But in a bizarre, unexplained, foreshadowed plot twist, Pedro was actually, he's actually Belgian.
Really?
Also, this. Yeah. Really?
He's actually
Also,
the
this
Italian of this group all along.
Yeah, you're lying to us.
Wait, Belgian, Italian? What the heck is going on here?
See, Joe, we're just as convoluted as a David Cage game now.
Yeah.
Actually, Dwibs, you're still making more sense than the David Cage game.
David Cage is
Your
not
thing
so
actually
much...
opens up different possibilities.
David Cage is not so much convoluted as much as just stupidly written, more like it's...
Well, he can get very convoluted, but I will agree with Pedro that convoluted isn't quite his number one problem that, a lot of his fans, or shall we say, flock. Well, no, not flock.
And by the way,
shoot.
here's an interesting thing. I don't think I brought this up in the first playthrough, so I'll do it now. Yeah, the guy playing this receptionist...
Lucas.
Yes, he's the guy who played Lucas, the main character of Indigo Prophecy, aka Fahrenheit.
Get it? Hang on. I think I just realised something. Nora Gay kind of sounds like
Nora Gray.
Nora Gray.
Nora Gray.
It kind of sounds like Enola Gay. The bomb that blew up Hiroshima.
So basically, he played Lucas in Indigo Prophecy. He played the perverted club guy, club boss from Heavy Rain, and now he's this reception. Basically, he's the John Ratzenberger of David Cage.
Hey Pedro. The Lucas voice actor character is getting taken over by a spirit. Guess some things never change.
Yeah, that's true.
Basically, Dwibs, the main gist of... Basically, Dwibs, the main gist of Indigo Prophecy is that you're playing as a guy who seems to be the villain at first, but it turns out that he was actually infiltrated by an evil spirit. And yes, Dwibs, believe it or not, the game spoils that plot point right in the first chapter.
Lauren? What exactly is going on, Lauren?
The piano music is playing.
I know, but I'm not just asking why.
Wait, Lauren's a composer?
Lauren Balfe, the composer of this game.
Oh, that's well.
And he also composed music for Terminator Genesis.
You know, the sad thing is, the one who's mainly credited for composing this music is Mr. Zimmer.
Well, Hans Zimmer was the producer, but he didn't actually compose anything.
I know. What I'm saying is, he's credited as the A-list composer.
The reason he's usually they usually advertise his name rather than Lauren is because Hans Zimmer, his name is more recognized. So it becomes basically they're taking advantage of all the star power they have, basically.
Mm-hmm. Hans Zimmer, what happened to you? Not that I mean to sound too jaded. I mean,
He's too far away.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can't get there because for no reasons, even though in other parts of the game we were perfectly capable. Never mind. Why do I even?
You see what I mean when I say that? They make her OP, yet they just play mismatch with her abilities, and Idens too. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a good point for me to bring up. Hey Dribs, remember the embassy chapter? Mm-hmm. You know, the part where apparently if Iden goes too far away from Jodie, she's in unbelievable pain to the point where she nosebleeds. Never brought up, and believe it or not, this is one of those scenes where Iden is just as far, if not further away from Jodie. And no pain whatsoever. Pedro, wanna explain to Dwibs why this phenomenon is the way it is?
It's a curse thanks to the wonderful power of inconsistent writing and directing.
It's called plot convenience.
That too. Yeah.
Hello, Block Convenience. My name is Dwibs.
Oh, hello, plot convenience. We meet again.
I enjoyed seeing you being the star of Now You See Me.
And
I enjoy your work with the Sonic franchise.
And how I actually kind of get and how
actually allow me to interrupt you guys because
but Mr. Convenience actually
hold on, let's see what Pedro has
you're in
to
an
say.
Orsman and Kersey film. Orcsey and Kurtzman film.
Okay,
Sorry.
one thing that I never showed off in the original playthrough is here's the interesting thing. You can use Aiden to check the mental patient rooms and listen to their conversations, basically.
Interesting. There are people giggling everywhere in the madhouse. This isn't stereotypical at all. Well, not to say that it's never happened in a
Why
madhouse.
did I say that? That could be the name of a good show.
Well, Dwebs, be thankful you didn't say this accidentally in a forum, because otherwise you would give the haters more... Oh.
I found it, Jody.
Yeah.
Oh. And there you go. Apparently this guy can see Aiden or something.
Okay, this guy's actually kind of creepy.
So, is David Cage trying to tell us that mentally ill people can see ghosts?
Maybe they're only misunderstood. Maybe they just have the secret ability.
So is this implying that Jodie herself is mentally ill?
In David Cage world, I'm guessing anyone who's mentally ill is someone who sprouts the line, I see dead people.
The one interesting idea in this game, and it's just a
background.
And it's just a background thing.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Is he about to take a shit?
The thing is, I think David Cage does have the occasional good idea. He just doesn't know how to execute it at all.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see if he manages to stretch out the one good idea he managed to actually execute, stretched out to an entire game. And no, Shiroi, I'm not talking about...
She knows what you're talking about. It's just that Shiroi really liked the Kara demo, so she's not looking forward to that.
Not.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Shiroi, look at the bright side. We still have one more year till it, at least until it comes out.
Yeah, that's true.
I will admit, I do find Omicron to be a legitimate good game, tank controls aside. But I get the feeling that the reason that one's actually a good game and actually has, a story that doesn't make, a story that doesn't make you want to just bang your head against the wall is because I get the feeling he had a lot more shoulders over his head.
Yeah.
With that game.
I need to sleep. You understand? I need my rest. Yes.
Well, in that case, Jova...
Is it sad that...
In that case, Jova...
Yeah.
Actually, no, Dwebs said he wanted to do it. We'll see it when Dwebs does that game.
At the end of my rope.
Unless I end up doing it for some reason. But, yeah.
I get the feeling it would be... Honestly, Dwebs, I think it would be better for Jova to do it, because I think you'd grow incredibly bored of the game really easily.
Is this guy schizophrenic?
I think so. Yeah, kind of weird how something like this is only in one single chapter.
Okay.
You'd think it would be a big focus, considering everything, but no.
Yeah.
Screwed up priorities.
Would have made for a more interesting game, like Pedro said.
Yeah, it's like again, like the video games awesome people also said. Like remember, Shiroi, that one of that chapter right before the last one, where we see Jodie, for the first time using her powers to summon, to spirit channel Nathan's wife and daughter who died. And that was actually one of the few good scenes. Even the video games awesome guys also said the same that. And Fraser said, and I'm very well, and I'm quoting here. It's like this is one of those where this is why we're so critical. It had the potential to be a really emotional experience if it fucking focused. But no, he had to make it he wanted to make it an epic instead of just... I mean, this game was advertised as a story about a little girl who was different or some shit like that. Yes, there were action scenes in the trailers, but little did we know that the action, the small action tidbits of the trailers were going to be the pretty much 90% of the game.
And again, it goes back to one of my things I hate about Jodie, about her being selfish. It's like, yeah, okay, she occasionally does this wonderful stuff, but never throughout the course of the game. I mean,
we've already gone through this.
Hold on, Pedro. Hold on, Pedro. I'm not gonna go into the whole rant. I was building off of what you're saying. It's like, well, it goes into what I was saying of how inconsistent it is. It's like, well, why don't we have a choice to help out more people like this? It's like, well, why can't we try, shape Jodie as our own character? It's like, well, the way they're going about with Jodie is like, well, you'd think that with how bland her personality is, it's like, well, they were gonna try and do something like with what Enuma does with the Legend of Zelda games, where you yourself are literally creating a character for Link in each game. It's like, well, you'd think they would have done something like that with Jodie with all the quote-unquote choices you have, but even that, which was the main focus of the game, is so similar. It's like, it's like David Cage went out of his way to make stuff inconsistent when it matters. All right,
pay attention to this, because this moment is glorious for me. Here we go. Wait for it. No shit! No fucking shit, Sherlock. Man, you're amazing. Man, you're so insightful, Cole.
Actually, headcanon. Cole's just dialing it down so that Jodie can comprehend it.
And now, Dwebs, are you ready for some amazing melodrama?
Mm-hmm.
I forget. Is there anything you can do different here?
Not really. This is pretty much a one-way thing. I mean, yeah, you can choose to either kill her out of mercy or let her live, but it doesn't really change anything except for her appearing in the Beyond ending.
What are we gonna do here?
Yeah. Are you going to kill her still this time like you did last time?
Yes, I am. You said something, Shiroi?
I just asked if you were gonna kill her this time.
Yes, I am.
Oh my god, I just realized something. This is a rip-off of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I mean... I'm
not even kidding this. Just behold the dialogue in this scene. The dialogue in this scene is so lazy and cliche that it actually... Like, seriously, this is the kind of dialogue that makes writers like... I want to say... yeah, this is
behold, Liz.
This is the dialogue...
This is using Aiden.
There we go.
Yeah, Pedro?
Okay, let's say... I'm trying to think of a good example of a writer. Like, basically, this is... Okay, fine, I'll just generalize. This is the kind of dialogue that makes bad writers feel better about themselves.
Okay. Now pay attention. Yeah, so basically, apparently, Jodie's mother, Nora, had the special gift as well.
Yes.
Now,
and the father, too. They also said it. The father did, too. How fucking convenient.
Now, trust me, dudes, this is later gonna make not a lick of sense, but I'll explain that later. Basically, though, for now, yeah, they both, her and the father, who I guess we're to assume died in the war. Yeah, the usual died off-screen thing. Basically, they're
not
both
around.
Gifted.
And there you go. This is how they came to adopt her.
Mm-hmm. Now, trust me, Dwibs, by the time we get to the finale and where we figure out how this gift works, you'll probably be wondering why the heck is it the case for her mother.
And now, Dwebs, you're about to see another amazing thing. She's in a chemically induced coma. And now David Cage is going to try to visually describe to us what a chemically induced coma is like. So prepare yourself. So prepare yourself.
Bye.
You think that we have a choice to sleep here, but nope.
What the hell?
We get this bout of.
There you go, dudes. Turns out a coma is actually just a dark, invisible goo covering you. What the heck?
My metaphors. And for some reason, here's
the dialogue that I was talking about. Behold this dialogue, Dwibs. I want your review of this. Of course.
Nope.
Whoa, she popped in and out of her.
Yeah. Once again, my brilliant directing. Whoa. Okay.
Whoa, bit of a shaky cam there.
I know. I'm trying to imitate Zack Snyder.
Give Zack Snyder credit, I mean...
Yeah, what did happen, Mummy?
Okay,
I mean, how Pedro, Batman vs Superman looks like it's actually going to have a tripod this time.
Holy crap.
Amazing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There's
it's
nothing
so
you can do. Then what
sad.
good are you?
Then again, there's also a different cinematographer, so...
What good? There you go, Dwibs. We went all this way, and she literally cannot tell. Instead of telling us what's going on exactly and who Ivan is, no, she just goes all vague on us.
Sorry.
I love you more than anything else in the world. Nothing will ever. Yes, yes, David. You pulled that out of the cliche book, page number 150. Like seriously.
Oh, by the way, now is a good time for us to start our little Ace Attorney versus David Cage game. I'll start off with the first thing. Objection! Okay, so the mother states that there's nothing they can do. Well, yeah, it's not like, Aiden can infiltrate the technology, maybe, stop the comatose-inducing chemical stuff that's being pumped into you. It's not like they could, suck it out of you.
Joe, I'm going to interrupt you just for a moment so we can pay attention to this particular...
Okay.
I want you to know, wait, I forgot, I have to kill her first. Keep going.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I pretty much just said, it's like, okay, the mother says there's nothing they can do. Well, yeah, I don't think so, no.
I literally just squeezed her heart until she died or something, I guess. Alright, there you go. Alright, it's now, Jova. Okay, hold on. Just wait a bit. Behold this amazing little dialogue, Dwibs, right now. This amazing line right now, as I close her eyes.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Gee... And now,
you just killed.
but don't you see now that she's dead, she can always be with her.
This dialogue
is
just so lazy.
Right there.
I'll always be with you, my daughter.
Oh, by the way,
why don't you just go all out and just say, "I'll be in your heart."
by the way, even better, the mom.
Shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, even better, the mom says, "I'll always be with you," and then immediately leaves.
Oh,
great, Mom. Oh.
The evil military got to her.
So yeah. Going back to what I was saying about my objection, seriously, I mean, there's nothing Aiden and Jody could possibly do to try and maybe get her mother out of the coma and, open up for more story routes. Like, I don't know, maybe get to see more of her mother's character, see her live, interact with Jody. No? Just kill her?
Nope.
Huh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Wow, that sounds very imaginatively bankrupt.
That's because we're talking about David Cage here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
so where are we?
One of those offices.
I mean, his stories are like the man doesn't have a single original idea in his brain. Like every single story of his is a collection of cliches.
Well, okay. I know you're probably going to be shocked by this, but I actually did find Indigo Prophecy and the Heavy Rain original enough. The problem was more so how he did all the actions, and then that's where it felt cliched.
So he's the French Neil Blomkamp.
So this is the abyss.
Actually,
no. Actually, James, I'm going to give credit to Neil Blomkamp. Neil Blomkamp actually still tries, and even still with Neil Blomkamp, for as similar as his movies do seem, they do still have enough distinctiveness that I can at least still give them their own identity.
I'm going to disagree with you there. I'm actually going to give credit to David Cage, because at the very least, it doesn't feel like he's making the same game over and over to me. You can kind of argue that maybe this game is kind of a rehash of Indigo Prophecy, yes, but like Heavy Rain is still pretty much unlike his other games.
Please, have a seat.
Well, Pedro, that's actually one of the main issues people have with this game. Is like, well, they feel that it rips off Indigo Prophecy badly.
All right,
hence the term Sadness Trilogy.
Basically, Webs, I know there's a character scene going on, but what do you say we explore the CIA, see how it is?
Yeah.
Jova, since you're the closest one, Jova, do you think you can test for accuracy? Did they get the CIA right?
Yeah, I'm just going to say this. The CIA does not house secret military experiments. If anything, that would be Area 51. CIA is about gathering intelligence. They're not about necessarily covering things up, you know.
But Jova, what about all those conspiracy theories that are totally legit?
I mean, heck, even Michael Bay knows this isn't how our government works.
Aye.
You know what Michael Bay did? He created Sector 7, some sort of agency specifically made for the sort of weird stuff. He didn't bring in the CIA for the story stuff, but anywho, rant over on that. Hey, Dwibs, you notice all that yellow light out there in the windows?
Yeah.
Basically, Dwibs, this entire base is the condenser. The condenser is about as big as...
let's see where this hallway leads.
As big as this entire facility.
Never mind, it leads to the void. Okay, fine, let's go back.
Basically,
let's go back
Dwibs, if any wall... Oh, basically, dude, if any glass
Hold on, Jova, trust me, I have to point this out. Look at what I found here in the floor.
Spilled coffee.
No, it's actually
A badge?
a passport.
A passport?
Passport.
Okay, pay attention, everybody, because
Somebody just dropped a passport.
believe it or not, this passport will be important later. So
Wait,
keep a
it's
mental
that
note.
passport? What's it doing in the floor?
Oh, Jova already guessed it. Okay, Jova, you can say what that password is. Why not?
No. I won't spoil it for Dwibs, but I myself am wondering what the heck is the passport doing?
Again,
there?
Jova, it's the same reason we found the music box in that particular void. Usually when certain objects are not being used for a specific scene, they usually are somewhere around in the setting of the game in the void. So,
But on the floor, even still, you'd think it would have been just somewhere in the room where that passport does show up.
true, but once again, Jova, the only even in the actual legit game, we cannot go to that place and see that password, so it doesn't really matter.
I know. Remember, Pedro, Remember, Pedro, when I go after David Cage on that, I'm basically running with the joke in that, we're looking at the
So basically, according to this game, everything outside the CIA is just a void.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah.
How did they get in here?
Is this how it works,
How did they get
Jova?
in here?
Is the CIA inside a big black void?
Well,
and now we've stumbled into an internet horror game.
Yeah, it probably doesn't have that the info world is literally outside their windows, which, mind you, are incredibly thin.
So, Wiz, what do you think? Did you find my direction in the dark scary?
Yes, it was very spooky.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hey, still more scary than that happening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We've probably been talking over it. Basically, Nathan here is working with the CIA, and, well, let's just say he has reasons.
Basically, Dwibs,
very
guess what?
stupid
The people from the country have...
According to our intel, the Republic of
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan?
Is that a
It's not a
natural
real
country?
country, but
Kazakhstan.
It's yeah.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, right.
Basically, the guys at Kazakhstan also opened up a condenser with a rip to the portal to the infraworld.
Yep.
So obviously we're gonna go there and destroy their base because, as they say, they have no idea what they're dealing with. Yeah, and we do. Like, basically, you can sum up. Basically, you can sum up this subplot with America. Fuck yeah, coming again to save the motherfucking day.
Oh no, this isn't even America. This is some stupid blacklist A-list conspiracy. This is not the CIA. This isn't even Fifth from GTA 5. You're making Fifth from GTA 5 look credible. Wow, in hindsight, this game seems even more stupid than the first time I looked at it.
Good to see you, girl.
Oh yeah, these guys.
Who are
remember them? They're from the montage. They're
the guys who helped
friends.
us train in the CIA training montage.
Yeah, apparently they're friends of Jody's too, and Jody's apparently okay with them.
Even though they have like a total of like 5 lines in the entire game.
Jova, I don't think she looks very pleased to see them.
No.
No. It's because Ryan's
it's more because of Ryan than the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Believe it or not, Jody's
Probably a
still
load of
cool
dead
with those
people.
Yeah. Ironically, Jody's still cool with those two guys. Granted, I guess they never chased her, so... Well, actually, no. I'm not going to give the game an excuse. The game never explains why she's apparently okay with the other two. I mean, are we just to assume that they were friendly to her?
I love how Willem Dafoe literally just told her, "Be careful, I don't want to lose you," and she literally had zero emotional reaction to that line. Come on, David.
She's a sociopath.
Why can't we a little?
Maybe it's because she still pissed at him for being a liar.
A smile
Yeah,
something.
David, you're the director. Direct.
She's being aggressive. Okay, that line was funny.
Aiden is even less forgiving than I am.
I sure am.
Oh, shut up, Jody.
Jody, you were the one that caused.
Jody, you are so preachy, so high and mighty that like I said,
the rage is boiling. It's boiling.
You narcissist.
No, it's not boiling. But I just have to say,
Oh, no, she's not quite the
before-
And now, as we're going to
I-
flash back forward within the same chapter we're playing.
What?
to the future this time.
Hey, guys,
We're going
listen
ahead.
to this.
Oh
I love,
god, it's this scene.
I love this guy's accent. Listen to this, dude.
Yes, listen to this.
And believe it or not, dudes, this is not Korea we're in. It's Kazakhstan.
It looks like a Japanese guy.
I will kill you regardless.
Chinese.
You can tell it's an allegory for
Hey,
North Korea.
are you gonna take the same route in the original playthrough, or are you gonna try something different?
No, I'm gonna let him torture and
So you're gonna let him, yeah.
Are you at least going to do the I love you route at the end instead, though? For the
No.
sake of showing off how stupid that is.
No, all that happens, Joe, is they kiss. There's not. It doesn't really. It's not worth it. Trust me.
And then they kiss.
It would have been nice to at least see the different route.
I just hate Ryan.
Hey, I like Ryan better than Jody. Granted, that doesn't clear Ryan of all the stuff he does, but I guess I'm so desensitized to Ryan at this point
Well,
that
honestly,
Ryan
I'd rather
just-
Ryan than the other option, because even if it doesn't make any sense, it still makes more sense than the other option.
Oh, you mean the
Yeah.
you mean Jay, the guy from Navajo?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, his name is Jake?
Jay.
Oh. For a moment there, I thought you were calling him Jake. It's like, wait,
it kind of is like
He-
it kind of
yeah.
is like he looks quite a bit
I said
like
myself, he looks like Jacob.
yeah. All right, so
Like
everybody,
Jake.
see you for the next part.
See ya.